Hey, Tamzansi. Happy Monday, family. We hope you had a lekker weekend and that this week brings good vibes and productivity. Welcome back to SA Political Lens, where we unpack politics like it's a braai debate, loud, unfiltered, and spicy.
Yo, John, we said we'll watch Who Panics after Mkhwanazi exposed corruption. Well, guess what? They exposed themselves.
Exactly. Instead of keeping quiet, they started running around trying to silence him, and in doing that, they told us everything we needed to know.
Yo, Mzansi, this story is wild. We're talking journalists and politicians, all showing their true colors after Mkhwanazi dropped his bombshell.
Let's start with the journals, the supposed watchdogs of democracy. Bernadette Wicks and Karen Morgan from News 24. They wrote that headline, Mkhwanazi makes sweeping accusations of criminal capture, but where's the evidence?
Come on. Did they not hear him say he's got WhatsApp messages and recordings? What kind of evidence do they want? A PowerPoint presentation?
Exactly. Yoh, some journalists are acting like lawyers for the criminals, not truth seekers. And don't forget Abraham Masheho. Mkhwanazi exposed him too. The man admitted he was forced to write against Mkhwanazi.
Forced journalism? That's not reporting. That's typing under pressure.
Then we've got Kenny Kunene, the sushi king turned journalist. Instead of digging into corruption, the guy accuses the political killings task force of being Mkhwanazi's thugs.
He missed the whole story, John. With everything Mkhwanazi revealed, Kenny's focus is on protecting his buddy, Malcolm X. And his website, African News Global, that thing works when it feels like it.
And if anyone doubts what we're saying, go there yourself. Try find an article about Shadrach Sibiya, the police minister, Kat Matlala, or Katiso Molefe. You'll find nothing. That silence speaks volumes.
Exactly. Kenny snitched on himself without even realizing.
And then there's Fikile Mbalula, the ANC's SG. Instead of applauding Mkhwanazi for bravery, he's worried about procedure.
The KZN Police Commissioner, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, has indicated that there are big issues within police, that people are being protected, high-ranking officials are being protected, politicians are being protected. As the ANC, what do you have to say and respond to this?
We have issued a brief statement. These are grave accusations by a police commissioner, which borders on lawlessness, and the state of our law enforcement agencies is worrisome, and we have full confidence that the president will deal with these matters with all the powers vested in him. The police force can't communicate things of this nature. We put a blind eye to that. But over and above that, some of these issues must actually be investigated, but also all protocols of the state must be observed. Okay. And that's what we would like to see as the African National Congress.
Why do you say it's lawlessness?
It borders on lawlessness and a banana republic, that a high-ranking police commissioner can basically go to television and make a disparaging and grave accusations and allegations in the way we have learned about them. And it borders on lawlessness and banana republic, because at the end of the day, we've got to do something about those things. And also the protocol and the discipline of the police command and control is very important. I was a minister of police. I worked very well with the police, and I know protocols of the police, but I'm not about to talk about my own personal experience. Let's deal with the principle. The principle is that the head of state and our president will deal with this matter. That is what, as the ANC, would like to see.
Okay, what is the ANC going to do about the allegations made against Senzo Mchunu? He is an ANC member.
He's a minister.
But he's an ANC member.
He's a minister deployed by the ANC. He is governed by the executive code, and he reports to the president. It is fair that we call on not even calling, defer to the president to deal with the matter. I am confident, we are confident as the ANC that the president will deal with the issue. It's not the ANC that is in the dock. When a member of the ANC is given a responsibility in the highest office and honor, like the police, and is facing this sort of accusations, the immediate authority is the president.
He's out here crying about uniforms and chain of command while corruption is running wild in the police.
And let's not forget, Mbalula was once police minister. He can't act shocked now. He was even mentioned in the Botswana case, that call to Vusi Keke. It's all there if you connect the dots.
When you put it like that, John, it's the same story every time. Politicians working with hitmen and criminals to silence whistleblowers.
Speaking of that, let's talk about Zunaid Moti. His name keeps popping up, linked to Sibia and Paul O'Sullivan.
And guess what? President Ramaphosa once used Moti's private jet for an official trip. Now, look how quiet he is. Instead of suspending the police minister, he just puts him on special leave.
Exactly. And then there's Fadil Adams.
The 415 million rand that has been spent on the political killing stars team for 130 murders is disgraceful. And I'll tell you where the 415 million rand comes from. I'll tell you. Because the slide only gave us very, very scant information as to the spend. These people are being housed in 4- and 5-star hotels and lodges. The political killing stars team is nothing more than a terror group. Why is the murder of Mahaka not being investigated by this team? I'll tell you why, Chairperson. Because that murder will trace the AK-47 that was used to kill this poor man back to crime intelligence. The weapon was bought with Secret Service money. So the political killing stars team, with all this money on their hands, with all this time, does not go and track the killing of a young black man that stood up to corruption in KZN. They nitpick their cases. Minister, we fully support your effort to disband the stars team in the face of the generals that are refusing to do it.
Fuming and denying everything, but it turns out he allegedly has ties to Major General Feroz Khan, the same guy from that 2021 cocaine bust in Johannesburg.
So he was busy shouting Mkhwanazi's lying while chilling with the same people exposed. Yo.
So Mzansi, the lesson is simple. When you expose corruption, the guilty don't hide. They panic, they talk, and they expose themselves.
And sometimes the cover-up tells you more than the confession.
So keep your eyes open and your lens focused, because Mzansi, these stories are just getting started.
All right, family, that's it for today's SA Political Lens. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tell us in the comments who you think exposed themselves the most.
Stay sharp, Mzansi, and keep your lens on the truth.